Hi guys, Tom here. So I am going to be doing a chicken saag curry tonight with crispy bombay potatoes and boiled rice. This recipe was requested by an ex-colleague of mine, Laura. So Laura, this one's for you, and I hope you do try it and enjoy it. So I'm just going to show you the ingredients that you're going to need to make this. Right guys, so ingredients that you're going to need today for the chicken saag curry is 2 white onions, diced, 2 green chillies, and 2 to 3 cloves of garlic, finely diced. Okay, that is a spice mix there that you're going to use, which I'll go through with you in a minute. It's 3 chicken breasts, just diced, with all the visible fat taken off. Tin of chopped tomatoes or plum tomatoes, these are just the plain ones. Some fry light, some spinach, and then that spice mix, you use a teaspoon of each. So it's garam masala, turmeric, ground coriander, ground cumin, and then cloves. You just need 4 of those. And that's all you need for this, really. I mean, you can put any other veg in that you want, mushrooms, chickpeas. You can put lentils in here as well. Now with these bombay potatoes, what I've done, I've diced 4 baking potatoes, put them in a plastic bowl, or a bowl that can go in the microwave. Got a tablespoon of curry powder and a tablespoon of water. I've put cling film over the top, and then I've shook the bowl up and down just to coat all the potatoes in, and then I've just put them in on a high heat for about 7 to 8 minutes. What that will do is soften the potatoes, and it also dries the coating on the outside, so when you put these into a hot oven, they'll crisp up nicely. They won't take too long as they're already cooked, but I'll show you those in a moment. Right guys, so these bombay potatoes, I've just spread out on a non-stick baking sheet. I've already preheated the oven to 180 degrees. And they'll just go in on the bottom shelf, probably for about 20 minutes or until really crispy on the outside. And I'll just forget about those while I carry on and show you the chicken saag curry. Right guys, so starting here then, I've just realised I've run out of fry light, so I'm using the olive oil spray. Per 100ml there's only about 200 calories more in this than there is per 100ml of fry light, so a teaspoon I'd say is a sin. You're probably not even using that. That's on the bombay potatoes and in the curry as well. So the pan's nice and hot. I'm going to put about 10 sprays of this in. You want the pan nice and hot, so when you put the oil in, it's smoking. Okay. So first thing I want to do is get this chicken peeled off. Okay, and before it's sealed, I'm going to put some salt on there. I'm not going to use any pepper, just purely because we've got spices in this. I don't want to make it too hot because I'm not really a fan of hot food. So the key with chicken is the quicker you cook it, the softer it will stay, the juicier it will stay, and you want to get it nice and brown on the outside, and you get all that flavour then in the bottom of the pan. And it's probably take about 5 minutes in a nice hot pan. This won't cook the chicken all the way through, but it will just start it off. Okay, so now that the chicken's all sealed, it's got a nice little golden brown around the outside. Just going to put in a splash of water, and what that'll do, that'll deglaze the bottom of the pan, so any of that bottom chicken that's sort of stuck to the bottom of the pan when you were frying it, you'll get all that flavour off. And then what you want to do is just leave that on a simmer, just to evaporate the water out of there. That will just take a minute or so, so I'll come back to you in a minute. Right guys, so what I've done is there, as you can see, fried the chicken off, just till it was golden brown, dropped it on the floor, the bottom of the pan. Yep, so I fried it off till it was nice and golden brown and sealed, and I've added a little bit of water to the pan, and then what that'll do, that will just take all the stickiness and the chicken off the bottom of the pan, and then leave you with a nice clean pan. So what I've done now, took the chicken out of the pan, just given the pan a quick wipe, and got it back on the heat, so it's going to now be nice and hot again. Another few sprays of the oil in there. Right, so this is where we start bringing the whole dish together. So first things first, I'm just going to put the white onions in there. Okay, I'm just going to sweat these off just for a minute or so. And as you can probably tell, some mushrooms have appeared. I've decided I had a few mushrooms to use up, so I'm going to pop them in as well, just for something extra. So obviously I did say this was sin free because I've used oil today to run out of fry light. You know, 2 sins maximum, but if you've got fry light, it would be sin free. I'm just going to leave those just to fry. Right, now, as I mentioned the spice mix earlier, that will go in with the garlic and the chilli. Okay, and then what you want to do, just fry this up. And what I advise at the moment now is just turn your heat down by half, so it's just a half heat. Okay, because what you don't want to do is burn those spices. Because if you burn the spices, it will take the whole dish and it won't taste very nice at the end. So I'm just going to fry those up, and you have to cook the spices out as well. So basically what that means is, if you don't cook the spices out, you'll get like a powdery, grainy sort of texture at the end. But if you cook the spices out, that does prevent that. Okay, so that's all you need to do there. And it does smell amazing as soon as you get any heat to these spices and start to fry them up. You're almost toasting the spices, and it does smell incredible. Okay, so I'm just going to pop the mushrooms in. But again, like I said earlier, you can put lentils in here, chickpeas, you can put beans, pulses, you know, anything you want in here. And I'm also going to add the chicken. Okay, just give it a shake. I'm going to go in with a tin of tomatoes. These are plum. You can use chopped, but the plum are better and they will break down again when they cook. And then you also need to add in here one tin of water, and then a little bit more salt. So realistically now, you just want to leave this to simmer down and come together. And then what I'll do, just towards the end, just before I serve, I will add in the spinach just to wilt it down. If you add it in now, it's going to lose all its flavour, and it's not going to really do you any good. So you want it in the hot sauce just at the end, just to loosen it up. And then probably what I'll do again here is add it into a slightly bigger pan, as this one's going to be a little bit too full. So we'll leave that to simmer on about medium to high heat for about 15 or 20 minutes, and then I'll show you what to do next. Right guys, it's been about 20 minutes now. As you can see, that's reduced down lovely now, it's lovely and thick. So what I'm going to do, got these steam bags of rice, got these from Iceland, they're perfect proportion size and just for ease and quickness really. 2 minutes each in the microwave, so I'm just going to quickly chuck them in. Okay, get these bombay potatoes out, I'll show you them. Right, so they're the bombay potatoes, lovely and crispy. That'll just be a nice component of this dish. Something different. Right, the last thing to add in here now. Nice big handful of spinach. As this is Saag, which is spinach, so a couple of big handfuls of spinach in. This one is already washed, ready to go. Might put that last bit in a minute when I've got a bit of space. And then you just sort of fold in the sauce over the top of this, and it will eventually wilt down. Try not to spill it everywhere. Okay guys, and when this video goes up on the YouTube, if you watch it, or watch the one I did last night, which was a spaghetti bolognese, please hit the subscribe button, leave me some comments, some feedback, you know, if you've got any questions about anything, you know, ask away, you know, because I do want to continue doing these, you know, but obviously need your help to be able to carry on. I will pick my own recipes to do, but I would much prefer to do, you know, recipes that you request. So that's wilted down nicely now. So now I've got a bit more space in the pan. So I'm just going to use the rest of that spinach up. I'll actually plate this up for you in a second and show you. So when that's all wilted down, and the rice is nice and hot, I'll show you this plated up, and then I'm going to go and enjoy it. So I'll come back to you in a couple of minutes when the rice is done and I'm ready to dish up. Right guys, so it's been about a few more minutes now, just waiting for the rice really. So I'm going to dish this up and show you. Obviously this is 2 portions for me and for my other half. So if you want to do a saffron rice, or you know, if you like an egg fried rice with your curries, you know, whatever you want really, you can mix it up. But this is my take on, you know, what I like. Right, so rice on a plate with these lovely crispy bombay potatoes. So I'm just going to put a little pile of those on there. You can also put, you could put these through the curry if you wanted to. I wanted to keep them separate. Okay, so get yourself a little serving spoon. Right, now for the main event. Just look how thick and lovely that curry is now. Spinach has whirled it down to pretty much nothing. I'll put a few spoonfuls on that. There'll probably be a portion left, so this will do three decent sized portions. But what I'll probably do, put this in a little bowl and I'll add it on a jacket potato tomorrow for my lunch. So there you go, guys. Chicken Saag curry from scratch with boiled rice and Bombay crispy potatoes, as requested by Laura. Please give me your feedback and your comments. Any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm going to go and enjoy this now. Have a good rest of your week.